Hello everyone, welcome to another day of the speaking challenge. So for my today practice, instead of talking about um, such global things as solidarity and global support, I would like to share with you my personal story that happened to me right after I right after getting back home um, from Georgia, where I had a little holiday with my mom. So this is a story about miracle actually, and the main message of this story is how it's important to believe in miracles. And before talking about the main message of the story, I'd like to start with a little introduction, um, because I don't know if you believe, but I believe that we really can feel each other on a distance, no matter when and no matter where we're located. But if there is a connection between people, we without any doubts we feel each other. Maybe this is what scientists or people, psychologists called empathy. But once it was a night, I I don't know why I just started seeing different songs, and then of all of a sudden I cried and couldn't stop. And then I remembered my bestie, mm, and sent her my short message. I wish we would sing songs at the karaoke bar, because we have our common mutual tradition all the time. When we um, get together, we go to the karaoke bar and sing songs. But she didn't reply to me that night. But the next morning, I received her answer, and it was very short. Sweetheart, it's not a time for me to sing songs. And I was a little astonished by this answer, and I replied back, "What's the matter? What happened? Are you okay?" And she only typed back, "Oncological disease." And you just can't imagine what I felt at the time. Like the whole world has altered upside down, and I got totally shocked. I couldn't believe that news, and I'm sorry, it's really very difficult for me to talk about that. And she's just so young, and it was so unfair. And I thought I was going to, I don't know, to crack up or something like that. So, of course, I wrote her many different things, trying to support her, to saying motivating and positive things. But the most important, I wanted to let her know that she's not alone, and we're all together, and we can win any diseases. So I also wanted to financially support her, asking for her bank account, but she refused, of course, saying that you don't that I don't have to worry about that. And we also talked about organizing charity online, asking people for help, because as you know, such kind of diseases cost just unreal money. It's really very expensive. And of course I can understand her feelings, why she didn't want to ask people for help. She didn't want to be a burden um, for people, especially for people she doesn't know, you know. And since that moment on, um, I prayed for her, and I think we all prayed for her, and she prayed. Um, and I think that it is really very important to support each other in the rough or roughest periods of our lives, because you know all these feelings of despair, you know, loneliness, when you feel like the whole world left you out, and this psyche havoc, right? So I think, especially in the situations when things seem to be hopeless, desperate, as I said, and unavoidable, it's really, really important to stay together. It's really important to, at least to all the time, talk the good things each other, especially about our feelings, especially about positive things, mm, because it really can help people to win any obstacles, any problems, any um, diseases and natural disasters. Um, so then, after a while, I don't know what I was doing at that moment, but I received a message from my friend in which she said that she went to Korea in Seoul, and she's in clinic, and the result to our happiness was negative. So sh the local doctors, okay, was run with this serious diagnosis, and thanks God, this story has a happy ending. And I'm very, very happy that my best friend started a new life. I think, yes, she's now in Seoul with her husband, and I'm really very happy for her. And when I got her message, that positive message, I really, it was one of the happiest days in my life. So I want to say that it's really important to believe in miracles, even the things seem so hopeless. Even there is no hope, it's important to believe. It's important to hope anyway. It's important to love. And as Natalia said in her recordings, that miracle happens only when we out of our comfort zone. And perhaps, not perhaps, but I really now understand the meaning of these words. And to say honestly, in this situation, this challenge has become something profoundly meaningful for me. It helped me to not to think mm, about my friend that uh, I can lose, you know, and it really helped me to how can I say that? How do I say that? To stay strong, you know, to believe, and just to stay focused on the positive things, and not to fall into uh, any negative things that kill our faith and our belief in good. And I think this is it for today. Thanks for watching. I'm very sorry for such an emotive speaking practice, but I want to say that if you need help, guys, you ask for help, because there are always people around us who can help and who will help, at least by the the warm words that can get our spirit and inner core more powerful, and it can help to mobilize our inner force, to move on, to move forward. And this is it for today. Thanks for watching, and take care of you and your families. Bye bye.